day off in Winder, Georgia, headed up to Braselton. Little drop and hook account that I'm real familiar with. That sometimes, before it got slow, I would come up here sometimes 3-4 days a week. About 35,000 pounds. The container. A little bit on the heavier side for what I'm used to. Girl. But no, I elected to come the back way today because there's an accident out on 85 in Atlanta and there's a truck laid on this side. And I was listening to the radio and they said it's about 6 miles worth of backup behind the accident. So even though I hate coming the back way on school mornings, I would rather deal with school traffic than to be in Atlanta dealing with accident traffic. And we already know traffic in Atlanta is already bad as it is, so you add an accident to it, it don't make it any better. But anyways, let's keep on rolling up here to Braselton, and I'll take y'all along with me. And welcome to Braselton. There's 2 ways I can go to. I can go to the warehouse. Uh-oh, let's see if I'm gonna make this 5. Or will I make this light? I think I will make this light. There's 2 ways that I can go to this warehouse. I could have turned back there and went left and went the back roads. The road is real narrow back there. A lot of times when I leave, I come that way. I don't like going down that road when I'm loaded. Since the road is so narrow and beat up, it kind of tosses the truck around. Just come on out here, container. I guess you drive how container drivers do it. What are you doing, Toyota? But the road is real narrow back there and beat up. And it just tosses the truck around and you find yourself running off. Tires basically falling off of the asphalt when you're back there. So whenever I'm loaded, I don't go that way. Whenever I'm loaded, I do not go that way. We always stick to the front. But yet again, when you come up here to the front, if anybody familiar with where I'm at exit 129 off of I-85 up here in Braselton, Georgia. It's a pilot right here. And oh man, this pilot right here, I have literally went out the way 10-15 miles to get some diesel because sometimes this line is backed all the way out in the road. It's terrible. It's a quick trip, maybe, I don't know if it's southbound or northbound, but it's a quick trip right here off I-85 somewhere. And I don't know, is it trucker friendly? I think Quick Trip do need to do better at displaying whether they're quick trips or trucker friendly or not, because sometimes you just don't know. Okay, I don't know what they said. Just don't make me have no accident. But this is the pilot right here, and sometimes right here where this truck is turning at, trucks trying to make that right turn like the truck just did right there. You also be having trucks trying to make this left turn into there as well. And it just be a whole mess. FedEx. Nope, we're not going to FedEx. We're going to 625. Take this turn down here. Oshkosh Begosh. And come down here to the guard shack. And we're gonna see, get an idea how many containers we have out here. Okay, they have some containers. I may be able to find an empty today. Because all those straight ahead, those are normally empties. So let's get checked in. And I'll get back with you. And we're in the gate. I was just looking over my truck a little bit and I found a little problem, which when I was headed up here, I knew it sounded different anyways. I knew it sounded different, but I didn't want to stop to check it because I know it ain't too much that I can do about it being up here. But when I get up here, show you guys what's going on with it. All right, so idle up. Always idle up. And that's what we have going on with it. I knew it was loud. We'll get it fixed. It ain't no problem. Let's go in. Well, that took long enough. I stayed in the office just as long as it takes for me to normally come up here and drop and look and be out of here. It's okay though. To a blue beacon. This baby is nasty. She is filthy. She is nasty. hooked up. That's gonna be one other thing I do when I set my truck down. I gotta make sure I put the right airlines back on. I'm getting closer and closer to parking for a little while. I got some stuff in the works going on right now, but you know, expiration date 4/23. It's not quite expired yet. Expired. I always check to make sure your locks are locked. Pin is good. And as we approach the rear of the trailer, we got these 1020s. These are what you call 1020s right here. These are 1122s. I'd rather have the 1122s any day than the 1020s. These ain't nothing but trouble. I have never had an issue with 1120s, 1122s. 1122.5, that's what they are. 1020s, I hate them. Pins locked. All right. Make sure these 1020s are good to go. But that's the good thing about the company I work for. Like I say, I don't pull real weight. I don't pull real weight with this company, so I really don't ever have tire issues. So even though I really have the 1122s, I really don't have issues with the 22.5s. This thing open up. Got a clean container. Let's get this landing gear let up. Get that door closed. And we on the road again. Time to get back down this road. And like I say, a lot of what I do, the hard work, is driving, you know. With driving ain't even hard work, I enjoy it. Especially when I'm driving my own truck, but that's one thing I do like about having my own truck is if I don't want to do something, I can say no, you know. But if I'm a company driver, I'm pretty sure we got that one place out there that nobody likes to go to. And if you're driving somebody else's truck, you ain't got no choice but to go to that spot. And the one thing I like to do, is drop and hook, and I don't like carrying a whole bunch of weight. That's just my preference. I like doing that, and I'm gonna try to do that as much as I can in the future. I went to Atlanta for dark probably about a little over a month ago, and I picked up over our Fulton Industrial Boulevard. And I sat at that dock in a day cab for about 4 to 5 hours, picking up a load. And it's just like, oh no. Of course, if Dark want to send me back there, I can't do anything about it because it's their equipment. But if I was driving my truck when that happened, I would say no, I'm not going back. Unless I was desperate for money, and I haven't got that far along. Yet. But anyways, let's keep rolling. And this is that narrow road I was talking about right here. I mean, it's wide enough for a semi, but if you look at the edges, look at the shoulders, you can see where people run off the shoulder all the time. So I try not to come through here whenever I'm loaded, because it just tosses you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Real bumpy. Come on, Braselton, we need to get this road fixed. Downtown Braselton Business District. Now this right turn I'm making right here, this right turn I'm making, I really don't supposed to make this right turn. And I definitely don't supposed to make this left turn. Y'all don't see that sign. You don't see that sign. You do not see that sign. See, this is new. This construction is new. So I probably stop coming through here until they get done with this construction. Right there. And we're gonna make this right turn right here. This is going to take us back to Winder. And I'm going to go a different way home this time than the way I came. And the reason I'm going to go a different way is it's more passing lanes than the way I came up here. Sometimes I don't like going the same places all the time, so I try to mix it up. And normally I would go through Atlanta or I would go through Athens. But since I've been going those places so much, even with dart, even when I run for dart, I be going to those same places. So I try to swap it up, go somewhere different every once in a while. You get tired of going to the same places over and over and over again. Back in Winder, Georgia. Back when I used to do food service, I would deliver to a little barbecue restaurant up here on Main Street. Well, I can't say it was Main Street. Let's see what street was it on. But it's up here somewhere. Maybe it's one of these next 3 streets in front of me, but it was a nice barbecue joint up here I used to deliver to, and I tried to stay away from the pork, but one day they gave me free lunch when I delivered, and I tell you what, every single time I made that delivery up here, I'm buying me some barbecue. I can't even lie. They had some of the best barbecue I have tasted in my life. And I had actually forgot about it until I came through here not too long ago. I came through and I looked down the street and I remembered that, oh, that's where you used to deliver at. I had forgot all about the joint. And I always told myself, come on, y'all, don't block the box. Do not block the box. But I tell myself, if I ever come through here in a bobtail, I'm going to stop. And matter of fact, it's right up Smoking Po' Boys Barbecue off of Athens Street in Winder. Some of the best barbecue you can eat. Some of the best barbecue you can eat. Now I wonder if I go up there in the turn lane, will I clear this railroad track? We're gonna try it. Yeah, we're clear. Talking about that barbecue kind of made me hungry. Damn. I haven't had breakfast yet. coming through gonna beat him off the line. And we're here in Madison, Georgia. Just stopped and got some view. Welcome back to another episode of Rolling with DJ. We are in Madison, Georgia as we speak. I should have stopped right there and got the damn truck. And it seems like everywhere I go, they are doing some kind of construction work. It's like the whole state of Georgia is getting roads worked on right about now. I mean, I love it once they're completed with the road work, but while it's going on, man, it's a mess. Let's see what this oversized load got going on up here. Making this basically U-turn. Oh man, look at the sky here. It ain't looking too pretty going that way. And there's more headed almost south to Milledgeville and Dublin area. I'm going to turn off and go almost, I guess you could say southwest in a sense. So I really haven't checked the radar yet to see what the weather is like down in my area, but it ain't looking too good over there. They play soccer, and their first game is tomorrow. And the weather's pretty good for tomorrow, actually. But I hate that they missed they last practice before their first game. You know, so I know Coach went over a lot of stuff with them on Tuesday, but it ain't nothing like that last practice before the first game. So be able to finalize everything. You know, so. But I'm interested to see what they're gonna look like tomorrow for them. I mean, both of them played actually soccer. One of them played last year, and one of them played the year before that. But I used to coach them. And it's the first year where my oldest, he isn't being coached by me. So it's been pretty interesting watching him. Watching him with the new coach. But tomorrow morning is going to be an exciting day. This road right here takes you to, this is 129. This is 129. This is going to take you to Gray. And from Gray, I'm going to go to Macon. So let's keep on rolling. Man, this weather been crazy. Just came through some rain back there, and in 1 second the sun was peeking out, and now we got back to Macon, and all of a sudden it's cloudy again. I don't know what it want to do. Come on. Make this right turn up here and go and get on I-16. To go the way I'm parked at, but interstate. They got some construction going on up there, and it's more likely not to be an accident up here than on the interstate. Approach my right hand lane. I gotta make a right turn probably about 2 miles ahead, 2-3 miles ahead.